Hey y'all, I'm just sitting in my room looking outside the window like an old lady. It's raining outside. My neighbor got caught in the rain. It's not funny though. It's crazy work. I don't like the rain. Good morning. It's 4:09. Well, it's what? It's one in your area. So, yeah, it's morning to you and it's the evening for me. I'm actually about to take a nap for work. I just got up, finished making my lunch for tonight. It's man, listen, yo, I'm telling it can't. I was, hey sis, what's going on? I gotta hit you up, yo. I'm such a bad friend, yo. I'm a bad friend. We always say we gotta keep in touch more, and we'll have like a good hour-long conversation, and we'll talk for like that. We won't talk no more for the rest of the week. Hey, Smiley. Ray Ray, that's my girl though. I can't go a day without talking to Ray Ray. I'm sorry. Ray Ray even got me contemplating moving to Vegas. I love me some Ray Ray. Me and Ray Ray just be going crazy. we be the bed. It's cool. I have been getting used to this new job. Oh yeah, cause you a Texas lady now. You a Texas. Hey Smiley, Smiley, my girl too. I love me some Smiley. I was looking up. I was looking on this. I was looking on this this content at my sister sent me so I can like have have different contents. So so y'all know that I like to do like the get ready with me at night, and then like do a random live whenever with a topic, and do a random live like my everyday lives in the morning. So I got a title like let me find it for y'all. Hold on, let me see. The title that I seen, it said morning juice. Okay. Coffee and conversation, or let me see, vibe. Conversations in the morning with Philly juice. Which ones y'all like? Me personally, I like the rise and vibe. But I like coffee and conversations as well, because when you getting up in the morning and you're getting ready for work, even if you don't, some people make coffee while they're getting ready for work in the morning, and then some people get coffee on their way to work. So I was like, yes, come on, so we could get it together, yo. I gotta keep myself busy. I'm trying to keep my mind activated. I got so much going on my personal life, so I I gotta get it together. I like morning juice too. I like that too. But then it's like I said that if I use the morning juice, I'll probably like if I want to have like a deep topic, I'll switch it up saying like coffee and conversations or rise and vibe. I was thinking I was going to use all the titles, and then slowly but surely go into the go into that one title. That way I can have like a little heading, and then when I do like a random live, just that random live just be like the random my random live whatever. Cause I don't have a set when I go live. I just have a regular time when I just want to go live. Like I have two lives set up. One for tomorrow. 9 out of 10 I might not even do that live because I have to go to Philly, and it's tomorrow's I'm off. Even though I'm only supposed to work 3 days a week, I've been picking up a lot. So, cause I like money. So, but I'm off tomorrow, and I dedicated off because I gotta take my daughter to Philly, and me and her dad is gonna go look at some programs because I'm trying to homeschool. I'm trying to homeschool her for her 8th grade because I don't know if I'm gonna be moving this year or next year, so I don't want to interrupt pulling her out of class when I could just travel with the homeschool. So we got a couple Zoom interviews, and I promised that I would include him. Can't stand his behind, but you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. Yes, please hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, that notification button. Thank you, Ray. But yeah, y'all, oh my God, y'all should see this rain. It looked like a whole cloud. I'm mad because I had parked my car in the back of the garage. So when I leave for work tonight, I hope it's not raining. And this is another reason why I don't be wanting to retwist my hair. I be trying to interlock it. But y'all, listen. Do y'all hold grudges? Because I don't. And the only reason why I said that was because some girl that me and her we got into like a little uproar with each other, and she reached out to me, you know, offering my condolences, offering her condolences for my brother passing away. She didn't know that my aunt recently passed away or whatever because we don't talk. So I'm assuming someone in Philly must have saw her and told her like, you know, such and such uh, family members died or whatever, and she got my number. I don't know how she got it, but she got it. She reached out to me. I knew it was her because her number is saved in my phone or whatever. So when she called, I was like, why this girl calling me? So I answered, and she was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, girl, how you doing? But in her mind, she was wondering like why I was so hyped to hear from her when the last time we talked, I was threatening to rip her eyeballs out her socket or whatever. So she was like, damn, she like, I'm surprised you happy to hear from me. I was like, girl, man, I don't care about that stuff. I don't hold grudges. So you know, like, and mind you, our uproar was petty. It was phony or whatever. Like it was, we both had misplaced anger. So we used each other as like to go at each other or whatever. So we talked for like a good 45 minutes just to talking and everything. And she was like, I was nervous about even calling because the last time we had a conversation, it was in person and it got heated and you was ready. You said you was gonna rip my eyes out my socket. And I was like, listen, life. I was like, listen, you lost people, I lost people. Life is too short. I'm not about to sit over here and hold grudges over some petty stuff. I would just leave you alone. But you called, giving me condolences to my lost loved ones. So why would I even be disrespectful or be rude when you didn't even have to call me? You didn't have to call me at all. You could have been like, F that bitch, I don't care about her, whatever. It's like, but you took time out your day to call me. So you think I'm going to be disrespectful, rude? No, that's not me. I wasn't raised that way. If I don't hold grudges, I just won't speak to you ever in life. But I ain't going to hold a grudge because that's giving that person way more power than they deserve. So no. But she was like, all right, girl, wait, is it okay if I could call you like tomorrow or whatever? I was like, you can call me whenever you feel like it. I don't even care. But I said to say like, I ain't got time to be holding grudges. Well, I never was the grudge type. I remember what you did, and I may not ever speak to you again if I don't want to. But you won't. You will not get that power. You know. But there are people out here that just, you know, be holding it where they like, ugh, why you talk to that person? Why you talk to that person? Blah, 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 blah. And I be like, I ain't worried about none of that stuff. I know I know where to place them, if that makes sense. I know where to place people, and I feel like a lot of us, we fail to do that. We fail to know where to place people, so we'll just have that anger towards them. We could just place them where, like in the box, keep it pushing. You see him out in the street, you don't have to say nothing. You just keep it pushing. You don't have to be like want to argue or fight, or you seem like, oh, I remember the stuff you said the other like last time that I'm here. I walk right past you. Plus, as you get older, when you have a lot to lose, when you have a lot to gain, you have a lot to lose in the process. So, coming off like certain ways is, you know, sounds that make you sleepy. But yeah, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day. I ain't gonna be on here too much long because I gotta take a nap for work. But yeah, like it's oftentimes, especially as you get older, like you ain't. I don't hold grudges, but I will forgive from a distance. Yeah, that's me. Me, I don't hold grudges, but I will forgive you for me, but I will never speak to you again. Ever speak to you again, unless I want to, or like to. I just know. Matter of fact, I just won't because I placed you where I placed you for a reason. I placed you in that box, and that's where you are going to stay. And I have a lot of people that I placed in the box, and that's where they will stay. But I will not hold the grudge. But sometimes when people feel like you don't, you forgive, that they feel like they can just reach out to you, like, no, no, at all. Like I had somebody reach out, like, I know you don't bang with me, but is it okay if I could borrow such and such, such and such? And I didn't even care about giving them the money, but I was like, bro. Well, it wasn't a girl, I mean a boy, but bro, that's just a term of endearment. I was like, you ain't even hit me up prior to see how my day was doing. If you knew that you was going to calculate this phone call, you could at least call like, hey, what's up, to check my temperature. You reach out to me and ask me for some. Man, I hung up that phone so fast. Like, don't you ever in your life call my phone again, bro? Like, is you crazy? That's the type of people that I would be like, oh yeah, hell no. Like no. Don't call me and ask me for nothing. I don't bang with you like that. And that's the reason why. You play too much. I can't take you serious. I felt bad though. Because I know they needed it, but no. That's like, even though I don't hold grudges, but stuff like that, that can also like be a trigger. Like, why would you even do that? Why would you feel like Magdalena Polito? You love my hair, Danny Smith. I'm quite sure I said your name right, Magdalena. Magdalena. Yeah. Well, that's because I know how to speak Spanish, so certain names stand out, especially Magdalena. Magdalena Pulido. Thank you. I love my hair too. I just gotta get it done. I'm gonna do it Friday tomorrow. I got a busy day tomorrow. I gotta take this drive, do these 2 Zooms for these uh homeschool charter schools for my daughter, and then I gotta take that drive back, wash my hair, interlock it, put my lashes back on because and that's it. But yes, Molly, yeah, I agree. And but sometimes and sometimes that is for the best, cause sometimes forgiving from a distance is a good thing. Like I have things that happened in my childhood, and I have people in my family that I could resent to this day. But where is that going to get me besides having unhealed trauma, like, or just walking around hateful towards family members because of this and because of that? Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm a grown woman. Things have passed. I am successful in what I do. I am very educated. So walking around being upset about certain things and finding out certain things, it's not going to do anything but make me run around having high blood pressure, ulcers, bad temper. You can't. I'm unapproachable. I ain't got time for that. I'm a very bubbly person. So I'm not gonna let anything stain my character or change how I am because of certain things, especially when it comes to trauma. And I know it's a lot of people that have childhood trauma, but I also feel like if you don't go to counseling for that and you just try to do it on your own, it's never gonna get better. It's gonna get worse because as soon as you feel like the option, as soon as you get into an argument with anybody, all that childhood trauma is going to come to the surface, and you may not cuss them out about it, but you're going to find ways to be disrespectful or argumentative to that person because you're messed up in the head or you didn't seek counseling. Everybody should seek counseling in my eyes. I used to go to counseling. Well, I had anger management, so that's why. But it helped. It's pouring down rain. Smiley, is it raining up your way? It's pouring down here. Oh my God. I'm just hoping that a tree branch don't fall off because up here when it poured down raining, for some reason like branches be just flying all over the place. Like the other day when they had that little small tiny hurricane, but that hurricane was upstate college, but it made its way down here, a little bit of it, and tree branches was just all over the place when I was coming back from Feasterville. Crazy. Nope, it's nice and sunny. I'm jealous, yo. I'm about to take a ride up there. I'm about to take a ride up there because I know exactly where you at because my best friend and his baby mama, they live in there. Ooh, I'm about to come see you and get under the sun, bring my little chair, sit outside. Cause I ain't going in your house because you are a neat freak. And I swear, if I come in your house and I make a mistake and I spill water on your countertop, I am afraid that you're going to kick me out. So when I come over there, I am going to sit outside on the stoop. Yeah, you think so? I think, you know what, you're right because we right here by the river. And you know when you buy water, you get worse rain when you live by water. Sis, I was in New Jersey the other day, and oh my God, that rain was crazy. Well, you know, New Jersey rain be on a whole nother level. New Jersey rain be on a level of what the F. I'm here in Georgia right now. I'm here in Georgia right now, and it's like out here. Not too hot either. Where at you in Georgia? Don't go too far deep in Georgia. Stay on the right side of Georgia because you know Georgia got them sundown towns and you know they got them mysterious deaths concerning black people. So make sure you're safe in Georgia. You know, I have plenty of chairs on my deck. Okay. Well, that's even better because I ain't going to your house. And if I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go to a local gas station or a Wawa or a Sheetz. Cause you are a neat freak, right? I mean, I'm a neat freak too, so I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't like that messy stuff. This things that's already in a disarray. I don't like it. Don't let nobody tell you no different, cause I don't like that messy stuff. Right? I was driving and like what that New Jersey rain, man, will stress you out. I try to stay away from New Jersey because their elevation, and then their elevation there, and when it rain is like no other. I try to stay away. The last time I was in New Jersey was when my ex was home, and he used to do hot shot trucking, and I used to always go with him, and he was always going to New York, and he would always go through Jersey, and it will always just be raining and raining and raining. AG Lowe's, hey, how you doing? I'm in North Georgia. Been here plenty of times. You know I'm from the south, so I know. Well, you better look out, cause if you need a partner, sometimes come get me. I'll slide. I got like 400 hours of PTO, so I'll utilize it. Girl, stop playing. We live in my house. You always clean up, but I'm telling you that picture that I see on Facebook when you was complaining about the kitchen, I'm looking like, where is she talking? At that moment, that's when I knew, girl, don't you ever go to Smiley House if you ever in her area, because I was like, this kitchen is. gorgeous. Rhonda, white. It's raining in New Jersey, and I'm purple out there. Rhonda, purple out there. She said it's raining like crazy. I mean, no, she in Georgia. She said the other day when she was out there, it was raining like crazy. I don't do the Jersey weather. I can't do it. Jersey is depressing. Y'all can't drive. Everything is on everything. You gotta everywhere you gotta go. You gotta get on the highway. I hate New Jersey. It's so depressing. Y'all got them long roads. Mm-mm. I got you, sis. Let me know when you're ready. I got a new truck that's like a house. Ooh. You got the bed in the back and stuff? Because, I'll have to lay back there while the dog's up there with you. I'll bring my daughter and my dog. We could make a whole family out of it. My brother be doing trucking, and I'll be like, "What, girl? New Jersey is good. I hate New Jersey. Rhonda, I have family in New Jersey. I hate New Jersey, and my family they live in what's that? South Jersey, Washington Township, and all that. That is South Jersey, right? But yeah, they live out in that area. I have family in Camden. No, Camden is like Philly. I'm not going there. So we all meet out Washington Township. I have family Washington Township, Blackwood, Sicklerville, Glassboro, Pleasantville, and a couple other boroughs that they call out there. So yeah, South Jersey. And then I have a cousin that lives in North Jersey. She lives not that far from Hoboken, New Jersey, like in this rich, predominantly rich area. But that's because her husband is a IT tech and he get that money. So she's a housewife. So she's on that side of North Jersey. And then I have family in Union City, New Jersey. I love Union City. I love Union City, New Jersey because you can see New York from right there. That's the side of Jersey that I like. South Jersey, I don't care for. It's just too depressing. Everything is on the highway. But don't get me wrong, the stores and the schools and all that look magnificent. But I just can't do New Jersey. Y'all can't drive. Not saying you, Rhonda. I'm not grouping you in that, but you from Jersey, so it's a different feel because you're used to it. But me coming from where I'm at to Jersey, I'll be irritated because y'all can't drive. Not you though. I had some friends from Patterson, New Jersey. Okay, lean on me when you're not strong. Because that's every time I hear Patterson, New Jersey, I think about that movie. Mr. Clark don't play. But I feel a lot better today. Yes, I'm. Every day that I wake up, I've been feeling a lot better than I was Sunday. If you would have saw me Sunday, you wouldn't have thought that I would be how I am right now. I was a nervous wreck Sunday, but after I got to check my grandma's temperature and do everything that was needed with my family, I've been waking up and I've been feeling actually good. Because some things we gotta deal with. So I'm gonna be grieving for the rest of my life, but I'm gonna still live the everyday life. I went to work last night and it was kind of good. My coworkers knew what was going on. They didn't treat me no less different. They prayed, we laughed, we joked. I even forgot. I didn't even know I was on live. I was on live for a few minutes. I deleted the live, but I had a good day at work. Came home, ate, ordered some stuff online, and chilling. Even the truck drivers in Jersey, they can't drive. But wait. I love Rhonda, and I don't want her to leave my chat because we talking about her state. A lot of people done left my chat because of the bullshit that was surfing us around. People pick and choose. I don't want Rhonda to leave because we're talking about her, the great state of the Garden State. Okay, so we love you, Rhonda. They are some crazy drivers over here. Rhonda, listen. The last time I was out there, I went to my uncle's funeral, and it was. I can't even tell you where it was at. It was not that far. Matter of fact, let me look and see. A funeral was in Winslow Township. When I tell you, when I was, it was okay. First of all, my uncle had his funeral. Girl, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going. You better not, Rhonda, because if you do, I I find you and I will tell you I'm going live. You better log in and sit there and enjoy my conversation. I love you though. I love Jersey people. They just need to catch the train or something. Do they even have train? They do have trains in New Jersey, but it's like 14. The bus stop and the train stops are like 14 miles from their house. To be honest, people in Texas drive. Oh God. When I went to Texas, she said Jersey drivers they suck, right? Let me tell you though, but Philly got some Pennsylvania drivers. They drive okay, but they are aggressive drivers. They are so aggressive drivers. They remind you of the movie Unhinged. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Unhinged, but if you've never seen it, go watch it. It's called Unhinged. It's a movie about a driver that was just going through the motions. Yeah, no. I don't even beat my horn. I just like swerve to the side and do what I gotta do because they up here they aggressive drivers. And Pennsylvania don't have no type of self defense law, so I try to protect myself at all costs. I used to love the train ride up there where you were. Yuck, Smiley. But Purple, yes, people in Texas, they drive crazy. I remember when I went up there and I had got a rental. I had to make sure I had the highest deductible insurance possible because the Texas highway is like 80 to 90 miles an hour legally, and they be just doing more than that. So listen, and you remember Texas is also a place that I want to move to too. So it's like I would have to go there for a week just so I can get used to the driving up there alone. Because the way them people in Texas drive, bro, for the love of God, they gotta chill out. It's crazy work. I was like, oh my God, I was scared. I was like, they drive like this. And my cousin, she was like, you in the carpool lane? You in the carpool lane? You good? You in the carpool lane? I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good in the carpool lane, but look at all these cars just flying by us. She was like, well, the miles per hour is like 80, so don't worry about it. Then I was seeing so many beat up cars drive. I'm like, look, that's why they car beat up now. Look at how they drive, and that's why they car beat up. Listen, she said you would think Texas drivers are robots. Vegas and down south has the worst drivers ever. You know what, y'all? Let's just say nobody can drive at this point, because sometimes I have my moments where I can't even drive too. The other day I don't know what I was doing and I jumped the curb and I was like, oops. So let's just say we all got a little bit of some bad driver, but yeah, I've been like parts of South Carolina. People know how to drive. North Carolina. See, I've been to a lot of different states, and the one state where I could say people are drive really good is Wyoming. But the civilization out there is slim to none. So that's why they probably drive good because they don't even really they're per accident per capita like it's but yeah. So I don't know. The speed limit be 7 miles per hour. They be driving 50. Yeah. I don't even drive the speed limit. What's the speed limit? Up here, the speed limit on the highway is, I think, 70. But then you got some that's like 55. And I'll be like, why do y'all have, like, up here, I think it's 81. Smiley, correct me if I'm wrong. I think 81 is 55 miles per hour. Now, y'all know y'all got there wrong to have the speed limit 55 miles per hour, and this is a city to city highway. The turnpike, I think, is like 70, but 81 and 83 is 55 miles an hour, which is stupid as I don't know what. And I don't drive it. I don't have the patience. I'm always screaming at the driver. I can imagine you now, Rhonda, beeping your horn and screaming at the drivers, like, and just doing all kind of just hand moves. I can imagine you right now. I can imagine. I can imagine. They be stressing us out. I know. Smiley as others learn to drive at age 10, so we great drivers. I learned how to drive when I was 10. And by the time I was 15, I got my driver's license. And I ain't even going to tell you what year that was, because I ain't going to tell my age, even though people already know my age. But some people say I'm 45 years old when I'm not. But yeah, I got my license in what? 2001. Yep, 2001. I was in the 10th grade. Yep. Girl, when I went to Jeveayah, I seen 15 accidents in 20 minutes, 20 miles. That's what I'm saying. This, that's crazy work. That's in Georgia too. Damn. I was sitting on my parents' lap. I think we all was sitting on our parents' lap driving. See, I didn't do that with none of my kids. But yeah, I think they changed to 65, didn't it? I gotta look and see. But the last time when I was on 81 was the other day. I could have sworn I seen 55. Probably 83, but I know 81 is 55. And I'm like, why would y'all do that? That's a city to city expressway. And then they got a nerve to be having state troopers like every 5 miles just sitting there parked up. Nope, New Jersey Turnpike is 65. Okay. See, up here, the Pennsylvania Turnpike, I believe is 70 or 65. I think it is 65, but then certain parts when they go to like a different part of the city, it changes. Like I think Pottstown is like 70 up until like from Pottstown to like Downtown it's like 70. Atlanta is the worst. They drive. Of course, Atlanta is the worst. They drive sideways. Look, it's Atlanta. It's Atlanta. Remember, at one point, Atlanta didn't have no civilization either. Now, Atlanta is like a Hollywood. If you moving, you going to Atlanta. You going to Atlanta. I don't know so many people that have moved to Atlanta. I'm like, I'm not going there. I had family in Atlanta, and at one point they were trying to close to where so nobody can move there anymore because so many people that moved to Atlanta to where so it's so congested. It's so congested. I remember I was up there a year and a half ago. Me and my cousin, we was going to Cascades, and she lived 15 minutes from Cascades, but it took us an hour to get there because of so much traffic and everything. And oh yeah, stay away from them water boys that be on the highway. Child, listen. I was still in the car. I remember, I remember one day a long time ago, my brother had stole my sister's car, and everybody was asleep. And I don't know what happened, and I don't know what happened and how we was able to figure out that he stole the car. But me, at that, I was what 12, and my dad, my dad and my aunt, we was looking for him, and my cousin, she was about to run to the store, the 24-hour pantry store, and she was like, "Oh my God, somebody stole my car!" So my aunt was making a police report or whatever. And come to find, like, late, so like, give it like a good 15 minutes. My cousin and his homeboy riding down the street in my cousin's car. They turned the lights off and they pulled into the parking lot and the driveway, and they sat there for like a good 15 minutes trying to make sure nobody noticed that they was in the car. Everybody already seen them. So they come in. My dad was like, "And where the hell was y'all at?" And here go my brother. "Whitney said that it said to say, you know." And my dad was like, "Look at you. How you gonna steal a car and then be a snitch? You a bitch." He's like, "I ain't raising no bitches." He was like, "You ain't even had to say nothing." But yeah, he had stole my sister's car. It was so funny. And I'm just sitting there nosy as hell. I be beeping my horn, but I gotta stop doing that because people crazy today. They will, yeah, they will. A couple of people that I seen on the news a while ago, not so long ago, they got shot up because somebody was having a bad day and they beeped their horn and they shot them up. And I believe it was somebody that shot a child. Not so long ago, and I think it was in Texas. They shot a child in the back seat, or they was driving. The person beeped the horn at them. They were driving, and they pulled out a gun. And instead of shooting the driver that beeped at him, they shot the child. It was crazy. Wait, sis, we're 81 up here is not that far from me, and I believe the speed limit purple is 55. I gotta look. See, I'm not gonna get on 81 until tomorrow, so I'll definitely let you know. But I know for a fact one of them speed limits is 55. If it's not 81, it's 83, or if it's both of them. But one of them is 55 miles per hour, and it's so stupid. And they be having state troopers on every city that you pass is a state trooper right there. I hate driving 81. But 81, is straight. 81 is from one side of the world to the other. And the speed limit changes, but it's 55 up here. But I love driving 81 because it's a straight stop. It's a straight run. Girl, now they are moving to Charlotte like that. And Atlanta and Charlotte had the same skyline. Yes, I know. I seen it when I had went to Charlotte because I had family in what's that, Greensboro or somewhere. It's not that far from Fayetteville. Fayetteville is out of pocket. I can't do Fayetteville. I can't do Fayetteville. They out of pocket out there. But yeah, their Charlotte skyline mimics ATL. And I remember I was driving. Well, I was driving to the passenger side, and I woke up, and I'm like, "We in Atlanta?" And it was like, "No, we in Charlotte." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because it looks exactly like Atlanta. It was like, "Look at the sign. We're in Charlotte." I'm like, "That's crazy." I used to steal my mom's car and go to steal my brother's car, and it took me a long time to get. Look at you, Purple. You a little out here committing grand theft auto. Look at you. Look at you. Oh my God. You're a thug. You're so bad. I did before, Rhonda. I did. It was a while ago, but I know exactly what bridge you talking about. That bridge is narrow. That bridge is narrow. That bridge is the worst. Or wait, how about this? How about I remember one time it was me, my sister, and my kid's father. We was driving to South Carolina, and we was in, I think it was West Virginia or Virginia. Or I think it was we was going from Washington D.C. to Virginia, and we went around the Beltway. And I was like, "Yo, y'all, I know I'm not tripping, but we just rolled past this building, and it was behind a whole bunch of trees, but like I kept, we rolled past it twice, and I'm in the backseat paying attention. I'm like, yo, we done went in a circle because I done seen this building. You passed this building twice. We went around the Beltway." And my cousin was like, oh my God, we gotta get off. We drove in a circle for like a good hour and a half. It was crazy. I have my share of road trips and things that happened when I was on road trips. It's crazy. That happened here in Vegas too last summer. It did, right? That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. That road rage stuff ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, man. That's why I don't beat my horn. I just pull my car out and I kindly pass because most of the time I have my daughter in my car or something, or other people in my car, and I don't want nothing to happen because they say it don't be the driver that get hurt, it be the passenger. So to protect the lives of my car, I don't beat my horn at all. It's only 55 from exit 140 to Carlisle that I can remember. But after the split from 70 to 180 speed limit, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't grand theft with his family. It's so what is it? It's theft. You stole a car. That's a scary bridge. It is a scary bridge to cross. It is. And you know what else? Bridge is scary. The Chess, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is scary. The I can't say the name, but it's in New Orleans. The let me look it up. Hold on. The Pontchartrain bridge in New Orleans. I drove that bridge. That bridge alone, purple. You a truck driver? Have you ever rode past down that bridge? Because I know when you're getting your CDL, they train y'all to ride past bridges so y'all won't be like ride on bridges so y'all won't be scared. But yeah, I drove that Pontchartrain bridge to get to New Orleans. I was scared. That was the longest 23-mile ride of my life. And it's nothing but water. Water. And I'm like, yo, and I had family in New Orleans. I was like, listen, how do y'all do this? Because there's some people that do it every single day. They do it every day. They go down that bridge to go to the other side for work. I can't do it. That bridge is so scary. I would never ride that bridge every. That Chesapeake, Rhonda, I agree with you. That Chesapeake Bay Bridge is scary. I don't care how pretty it is. It's scary as hell. Wake me up when you cross it. I would rather drive under a tunnel knowing that I'm surrounded by water. And you know, a lot of the underwater tunnels is in Maryland. I would rather drive under the tunnels in Maryland all day and night before I get on that Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And it wasn't a bridge that happened, what, 2 years ago that ran that a ship uh uh knocked down where it tore in half in Maryland. Yeah, no, I'm cool. After I saw that, I'm like, how the heck did a ship tear down a bridge that's tons and tons and tons and tons? And the way it looked on it when I was watching the video, it just fell down like paper. And I'm looking like, how the hell is that possible? After I seen it happen, I was scared of bridges. I was scared of bridges because it's like, how can something like that happen? How can a ship tear down a bridge? It's all water, Rhonda. It's all water. It's all. I can listen. I can stand the what's that? The Walt Whitman. I like the Walt Whitman Bridge. Is it the or it's the Ben Franklin? Because you know, it's one of them bridges are bigger than the other. I think it's the Walt Whitman, Rhonda. Well, you would know better than me, but I think it's the Walt Whitman. I can do the Walt Whitman Bridge, even though the Walt Whitman Bridge is higher than the Ben Franklin and longer. I can do that bridge. I can do that bridge any day. But like the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, the Pontchartrain Bridge, I rode down to San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge. Those bridges are scary to me. Even the bridge going from Detroit to Canada, that bridge is scary. I can't do those bridges. A truck driver went over that bridge a couple months ago. See, that's what I'm saying. It's scary. Them bridges are scary. Since I drive this big truck and I love bridges, the one bridge I can't stand is the Annapolis Maryland Bridge. I don't think I passed that bridge before. Listen, that purple, how did you feel when you was riding down that bridge? How did you feel? Because you're in a truck. You see more than what we see, and it probably makes you feel like you're literally on the water. I was in a car, and that bridge, I ain't got that bridge to do anymore. I ain't got that bridge to do anymore at all. Me and my husband had just crossed that bridge about 6 hours before that happened. Really, really, Smiley? Wow. You see how life is? I'm so glad that y'all were not anyone that was on that bridge when that happened, because you can literally you can see like I don't even want. When I seen it on the video, it was sad. It was sad because you don't know if it was people on there. It was sad that they had stopped the bridge so people can't get on the bridge, but it was workers on that bridge and then workers drowned. Oh God. Yes, Rhonda, that was devastating. When I seen it, I couldn't stop watching that video. I felt it. I just couldn't stop watching it. I was like, this is sad. That's a shame. And then it was someone that passed that drowned, and I think he was from Mexico or something, or Mexican, and he just had a baby. It was sad. Rhonda, most of those drivers who go over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and tunnel make a mistake. I you you I feel like truck drivers shouldn't be allowed to go through the tunnels because one wrong move or crack in that tunnel, it's water. I feel like, and know, some of these new drivers, some of these new truck drivers, they are cocky. They're just doing it for the CDL status. That they don't care and they don't care or like the craft of driving a truck. It was, and I was glad we went back to Harrisburg before it happened. I'm glad nothing happened, and I'm glad that you're here to even tell that story because seeing it on the news, horrible, horrible. You're not supposed to go over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and tunnel if you're not loaded. If the wind is high, okay, okay. So you know, so you ain't even gonna play with you ain't even gonna play with the trucking when you going over a bridge. So I already know you're educated enough to know better when it comes to driving the truck. Purple. That's one thing I love about you. You are very intelligent when it comes to your job. And hearing the stories that when we talk on the back end and hearing the stories like as you driving and stuff, I'll be intrigued because as a woman has a drive that has a CDL, you know your shit. I respect that. Purple said he was a good driver. Mm. I be looking at the water. You be looking at the water. I be having my eyes closed. Like, are we there yet? Like, no. All I could do was thank God. Yes, gotta thank God and things like in times like that because it's so sad. There's times where I was in a neighborhood that I had just left, and it would be a shootout or somebody passed away, and it's always like that. I was like, damn, I was just down there. And it's crazy how life is. It's crazy how the universe is. How it'll put you in the same place that something happened moments after you left or moments before you got there. It's crazy how that works. But I'm always a firm believer that if you wasn't there for it to happen, you wasn't meant to witness it, and it wasn't for you. At Rhonda, we can be good drivers. We make one wrong decision. The saying is out here, you only get one chance to make a mistake. Yeah, you only get one chance to make a mistake, and that's any driver. I feel like truck drivers, y'all have a duty to uphold because y'all know y'all are literally y'all control the roads more than the actual driver. Like y'all do control the roads, so y'all gotta be up on y'all skills. Y'all gotta be well rested. And a lot of these CDL drivers lately been just doing whatever they've been doing, acting crazy. That CDL driver that killed that when he went to try to make that illegal turn in that hole and killed that family. And then come to find out he was an immigrant and Biden renewed his CDL. Oh, hell no. How dare you? My brother, he's a truck driver. And, well, he just started back up. We had to convince him to get back into trucking. And he's a truck driver outside of Mississippi. My brother that I told you that came to visit not so long ago, my little picture, that's me in front of his car or whatever. But, he be telling me stories, and every time we talk, he say 12 hours. After 12 hours, they literally disabling your drive where you have no choice but to pull over and get some sleep. But you got some CDL drivers, after they drive them 12 hours, they don't go to sleep. They just lay there. No, go to sleep because you have to get back up in like another 12 hours or 6 hours to drive. But you got some that just don't care and they will drive, and now they just doing the dumbest stuff on the road. causing catastrophes. Crazy work. Right, sis. That is why I don't get upset when things hold me up because it could be keeping me from something. It it can, it definitely can. That's how I look at things. I look at it the same way. It wasn't meant. It it wasn't meant. You know what I'm saying? It just was like I was supposed to have been. I was supposed to have literally closed on the house last month, but something was like, I'm not ready, and it's not. It wasn't for me. Come to find out, the house that I was looking at was already sold, and I was about to be pulled up into some crazy ass gimmick, and I would have been devastated. Like I would have been devastated. So I look at like, okay, that I'm glad that I made that conscious decision to not even make that move, especially even with driving. There's sometimes where I'll be invited out. Like my cousin, she invited me to come out with her the 4th of July, but because they canceled the fireworks up here, me, my daughter, and my kid's father, they was going back down to Feasterville, and he was like, well, "What are you doing for the rest of the day?" I'm like, "I ain't doing. I'm just going to chill in the house." He was like, "No, get dressed. You coming with us?" And I was like, "I don't want to go see your white ass family. You know, right now we beefing." He was like, "Girl, get dressed and come on." So I got dressed, went down there. Come to find out, they had a shootout over it. She lives in Allison Hill. They had a major shootout over there during the 4th of July because of they didn't have fireworks. They had a major shootout and like 4 people got killed. And she lived a block over from where the shootout happened. And I'm like, you see how amazing how God worked. Even though people lost their lives, I could have been in the middle of that. So I'm glad that I went somewhere else. I have so much respect for women drivers. Yes, Smiley. Shout out to you, Purple. We have so much respect for you, girl. Cause you do what a lot of us will not do. And I'm telling you right now, I ain't doing it. Nope. You can't pay me to do it. I look good in scrubs and I look good at passing meds. So I'll stick to what I'm doing. Cause I cannot get behind nobody's truck driver will. Absolutely not. No, no, no. So I give you so much respect. Sis, a lot of these foreigners will have about 3 to 4 drivers in the truck to keep the truck money constantly. Someone I know was working for a company, and it would be literally 3 drivers, and they would rotate. One would drive while one take a nap. Then that person would start driving while the other person take a nap, and it's like they rotating. And I'm like, how can y'all all lay on that same bed back to back? I couldn't do it. Feel it. I think yeah, Lynn is coming here. No, Smiley, don't sit the back. Don't sit the back. Keep it over there. Ooh, the sun is out. See, that's what you get for throwing it in my face that it's sunny out there. That's what you get, Smiley. That's what you get, girl. Ha 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 ha. Because it's definitely stopped out here, and the sun is coming out a little bit, but it's a little windy too. But haha, that's what you get. See what happened? Look at God. See how God is so good. Look how God works. Don't send it back over here. You take it. You take the pain that you was just bearing on me. Yeah, I get in women truck drivers. They're probably Rhonda, me too, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I seen this grandmom truck driver. No disrespect, Purple. She had to be like in her 60s, and she was driving. And I was like, I was Joe. I was like, "Ma'am, that's you. That's your big red right there." She like, "Yeah, that's on me." I said, "Shout out to you, sis." I was like, "Shout out to you." I was like, "Matter of fact, what you about to do? You about to go get some lunch?" And I bought her lunch. Like it was. I shouldn't have did that because her meal was like $25. And my sister was like, "You gotta stop doing that." She was like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for 30 something years and I ain't ready to retire just yet. I'm gonna do this until I can't do it no more." And her truck was pretty. It had all the lights. It had the lights going around the whole truck. And it had lights in the front, I guess the new style. But my sister was like, "You gotta stop doing that." Her lunch came up to like $27, y'all. Between 25 $27. And I was like, yeah. I was like, My sister's like, yeah, we know you send me rich, but you gotta stop doing that. You gotta just stop giving people your money. She was like, when are you gonna learn? Or when are you gonna learn? And I'm like, I don't know. I just wanted to be nice. She was like, you gave that lady a nice shout out and said, shout out to you. That was it. Stop doing it. Stop it. Stop doing it. I'm like, okay. But I have a habit of doing that, y'all. Like the other day when I was at Dunkin' Donuts, I was like, how much is the order behind the person behind me? How much is their order? And the lady was like $13. I was like, here, pay for my order and pay for theirs. Like I'm generous like that. Everything I do literally is from the heart. So, and one thing about me, I do have money, so I don't mind sharing it the right way, because it always comes back. Like I'm always getting blessed on the back end. I'm always getting blessed. Always. Being in a different state, city every day is cool to me. You gotta love it. That money is good. Yes, Rhonda, let's go rob her. Purple, we about to go do a drill on you. Where you at? Are you in Georgia? Let me get my ski mask and my shiesty and my glizzy and put on these all black tights and this all black sweater. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to rob your ass. Like, that's your truck right there. Like, hey, purple girl, what's up, girl? And just rob you. Since I would look out people for the same way. I love me too. I don't mind. I really don't mind doing for people. Like I really don't. I have the heart like that, and I feel like if I have it and you need it, or if I want to help out, I will help out. Rhonda, I'm serious. Listen, I'll help out. But I'm at the point where I'm not doing it in bulk no more. Like you can't call me saying, "Hey, can you pay my phone bill?" or "Hey, can you pay my rent?" I used to be that type of person. I will pay your rent for you. I will pay a bill for you. I will just do whatever. Now my budget is $20. If you call me and say, "Hey, can I borrow $20?" Sure, but anything after that, hell no. Don't even call me. Don't. If you about to call me, ask me for $50, $60, $100, $200. Don't call my phone. I'm cool. I learned my lesson. No, $20. That's it. Not even 40. 20. I got my ish locked and loaded. So come listen. Listen. Let me don't have me come down there. Cause I listen. I got it too. I got it too. Mm-hmm. Say no. I love you, so I wouldn't do that. The most you could do for me is buy me lunch. It's one of the Bible scriptures. Giving is better than receiving. Rhonda, that's right. Giving is better than receiving, and I'm a giver. I love to give, but I'm telling you, the only thing when it comes to giving, I hate being taken advantage of, or I hate being used, because I'm such a kind-hearted person to where though I really don't know when I'm being used, because I look at it like, if you need it and I got it, I'ma give it to you, because everything I do is from the heart. But when I feel like you're playing in my face, that's when I'm reacting like, yo, what? My reaction shifts and it changes, and now I'm becoming this evil person because of whatever. But other than that, I'll give the shirt off my back if you need food or money or whatever, and I got it, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna look out, but I'm gonna look out until you force my hand to not look out. If that makes sense. I'm always a giver, but I've been learning to trust. Yeah, I listen, Rhonda. We both know I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Even though that lesson was also a blessing, I learned my $20. $20. $20 is all I could give. If you need it for lunch, gas money, part of a phone bill, I got you. $20. Don't call my phone for no $100. Hey, can you pay this bill for me? Hey, can you get this for me? Absolutely not. $20. It's all I got. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you say, girl, you a nurse, you got $20. That's all I got. sisters, I feel that way about my family. They use me so bad that I have to keep saying I don't got it. My kids, nephew, grandkids, they've hurt me so bad. Listen, all skin folk ain't kin folk. I love my siblings down. They can't ask me for shit. They can't ask me for any money. I learned my lessons with them. I would give them money for something that they need, and they would spend it on something else. And they whatever they need, you ask me the money for, they never spend it on, and they done something, and their electric still got cut. I'm like, hey, but I just gave them money. I know, but I saw these shoes. They can't get nothing from me. So yeah, no. And I love my twin sisters. I'm telling you, I used to do whatever. But they married now, so they ain't even gotta ask me for nothing. But when we was younger, and I was like a little bit above them in a way, because I was working and they was just doing them. But yeah, now you can't ask me for nothing. I'll buy it for you and I'll order it and have it sent to you, but I ain't putting it in your hand. So I feel you. I feel you on that one. So you just gotta guard your heart, and you ain't wrong for it, because you're getting older as well. So who's gonna be there for you while you're being there for everybody else? That's how I had to look at it. I'm telling you what I went through not so long ago. Who's gonna be there for me after all this shit done unfold, and I realized that I done made a big fool of myself? I'm gonna be judged. I'm gonna be disrespected, ridiculed, but I'm gonna be the one that gotta pick up the pieces of both behaviors and how I behave. So no, you gotta focus on you, because at the end of the day, who is gonna help? No one is gonna help you like you help yourself. So don't look at it like where don't feel bad. Help the babies though. Help the babies. But yeah, like as much as I love my boys, they don't really call me for money because they make their own money. They give me money. So they give me money, so I don't even have to worry about them. I'll ask them like, hey, I'm gonna send you somebody for lunch. No, mom, I don't need you to send me nothing. You took care of me up until I was able to take care of myself. I don't need you for nothing. No disrespect, but I don't need you. It's my time to help you out. And they'll randomly send me a cash. Like my son sent me $25 for lunch tonight, and I was like, I cooked dinner, so I don't need it. I was like, I'm sending it back to you. He was like, you better not send it back. That's give it to the baby. Put it in her bank account. Do something with it. But I don't want it back. I just hate that it's my own kids though, and I helped raise my nephew and girl. They've talked so bad on me and treated me like ish. We'll talk about that on the back end. We'll talk about that on the back end. I don't want too much out here for that, because people, you don't know who likes you or could be happy, right, or could be reading it happy like that's what you get or whatever. So we'll talk about that on the back end. But I know your story just like you know mine. Keep doing you. Keep doing you. Your nephew shot out though. I ain't even gonna hold you. Not to bring it up because I said don't talk about it, but your nephew, he shot out. But keep doing you. You did what you had to do. You made the conscious decision to do what you had to do. Focus on you. You're in a whole new city. You about to be blessed, and you gonna be chilling. They'll come around and they'll realize. So you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You tried to build the relationships, and that's what happened. So you're not doing anything wrong. So don't look at yourself as being a messed up person. I know you do. Girl, I don't either. I don't either. Shit. Their opinion ain't don't their mind and their opinion don't matter. What they eat don't make me poop. I don't care if you watch my lives, follow me, speak to me, none of that. I don't care. But sometimes people love to see you unhappy. I realize that on the internet. They love to see you unhappy. I'm gonna get my new motorcycle and call it a day. I worry about you in these motorcycles, Purple. I worry about you in these motorcycles. Get a four-wheeler or something, or get a spider, so I won't worry so much. Get a spider, but them motorcycles, no, no. I'm hungry. I'm about to get off this joint. Make me something to eat. I'm supposed to be taking a nap for work tonight, but I can't wait for August because I'm taking off for 2 weeks and I'm traveling. I can't wait. I don't know. I know where I'm going for 1 week. That next week I might. I don't know. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But yeah, I can't wait. I can feel some type of way about what people think and say, but they want. That's true. That's true. I don't really. You know what? A lot of people probably thought that I cared about what people were saying about me on the internet. I didn't care. I just didn't want nobody to feel like they could lie on my career or make it seem like I'm just out here as a liar. But now I'm at the point where I don't care about none of that. If you feel how you feel, cause when I go to sleep and I wake up, I'm punching that clock with this RN badge. I'm taking care of my kids the best way I can. None of y'all know me. The things that I've seen and heard or read, I be like, y'all on the internet talking about me. Y'all look foolish as hell. And I'm over here just laughing and giggling while y'all spending hours out y'all day talking about me. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Y'all only know what I put out there. And y'all going off of that and y'all adding shit to it. Y'all look goofy as hell. I gotta get another crotch rocket. I don't know what that is. I don't even want to use my imagination. I don't even want to ask what a crotch rocket is. So I'm just going to just wait for you to get one and you send me a picture. Because what the hell? I don't even know what that is. I get it, sis. But I'm F. But F, I'm against the wall. No response. Yeah, no response makes me angry. And I don't like to argue, but I had a battery put in my back, so that's why I was out here acting like an ass on these YouTube streets. But in my real life, it got to me a little bit away. But girl, I'm chilling now. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm actually about to go get a sleeve on my arm for my brother. I'm thinking about getting the same sleeve that he has on his right arm and my left arm because I have a tattoo on my shoulder. So I'm thinking about going to go get the same sleeve that he got. I took a picture. Um, I took a picture. Wait, what? It's on his left arm. Yeah, it's on his left arm. I put it on my right arm. Oh, it's just the saying for the sports bag. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I don't know what the heck a crotch rocket is, and I was like, I am not about to use my imagination for that. I get it, sis. Oh, I read it already. This dog be getting on my damn nerves sometimes. But yeah, I like four wheelers. I like banshees. I rode a banshee before, but I rode it with my ex a while ago. We went to the bike show. We went to the bike show in what's that, North Carolina last year? Not last year. The year before. What's this? 2026. In 2023, we went to the bike show. I went to the bike show with him, and he had a motorcycle at the time, so he drove. We drove down there. I was with him on his motorcycle, and I had a helmet. I gotta find the pictures because like a lot of the stuff that I do, I don't put on the internet. I never was that type, but yeah, it was so fun for the bike week. I think it was in North Carolina, Virginia, one of them. I had so much fun, but he had a all red motorcycle with a gold trim. I'm gonna send you the next tat I'm getting. It's the app that you can try on a tattoo. No, I didn't know that. Send me the app because I'm definitely getting the sleeve. I priced the sleeve. The guy said 480 for the sleeve, and then I was gonna get a feather going down my chest area, but not in the middle, but just like a nice little feather. Um, and um, that's it. Yeah, yeah, Myrtle Beach, Myrtle Beach, Myrtle Beach, Myrtle Beach. Yeah, the bike week. I went with him. Rhonda, listen, Rhonda popped out said she not getting on no motorcycle. Listen, Rhonda, I don't blame you because let me tell you something, girl. I driven on the Banshee with my ex. I felt like it felt like the wind was cutting in my face. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was just being restricted. And then what's that? The motorcycles. I had a helmet on. I listen. I had a helmet on. I had knee pads on. I don't care. I care about my life. He was like, "You might as well just not get on. What's the thrill?" I said, What you mean? I got kids at home. Is you crazy?" And my ex, he don't have no kids. He didn't have kids at all for his age. That was a mirror. That was a blessing. He ain't had no baby mamas, ramen, no nothing. I adored it. But can you what? It's the summertime. You asking about classes for school? Say hi to my friends. Put your Janai, put your satin scarf on so you don't get lint in your dreads. Don't do that. What you say? In the morning, yeah. I got you. This is gonna be closed by the time I get up for work. Okay. I'm sorry. My little 13-year-old came in interrupted me about school classes. It was she just be crazy. She don't know if she want to stay in Philly or if she want to come home. She be going to and her dad will drop her right back off and then be like, all right, when you coming back over? She like, you could come get me tomorrow, and I'll be looking like, what? He be like, listen, that's my baby. I haven't seen her in so long, so I'm going, So I'll stay out they situation. Yeah, but Rhonda, I don't blame you. I ain't gonna listen. I can't do the motorcycle, the Banshees. I rode a four wheeler. I could do a four wheeler. I could do a four wheeler. What's that? An ATV? I could do an ATV. A Banshee? I can't do a Banshee. I don't like the springs on them. The motorcycle, I roll behind the motorcycle. I know how to ride a motorcycle. I can't do it. I'm scared. And then some people they be swerving in and out of lanes and stuff. Yeah, I told my ex, I was like, if you ever do what you did again, I'm I'm not ever coming back with you to bike week. I had fun, but also enjoy being a spectator. I'm not doing a motorcycle thing. No, no, no. I would ride an ATV or a spider. I'm not doing nobody's motorcycle. I don't care how cute they look for girls and how masculine they look for men. I'm not getting on a motorcycle. I can't do it. My brother's dad, when I had my youngest son, he was alive, and I think like 2 years later, he passed away from a motorcycle. And this is my brother that's in Mississippi that comes back and forth. Because like I said, even though it's a lot of us, some of us have different moms, some of us have different dads, but we was all raised together. That's one thing. My dad, he ain't care. Like I don't care if y'all got a different dad. That y'all still my child. Y'all my sister. Y'all my daughters. My kids. Period. Y'all know. So that's one thing I loved about my dad. He ain't care. He did not care. Um, I'm scared of motorcycles. Yeah, my brother's dad, he lost his life, and even right now speaking about it, it hurts because I used to love my brother's dad. Like I said, like all my siblings, even if we have different moms and dads, we was all close to their parent. Like they knew us. Like my siblings knew their siblings' mom or dad or mom. We was all close. So when he passed away, I was hurt. When I'm telling you, I was hurt. And when I found out it was a motorcycle, I said, yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I can't do the motorcycles. We just lost a member of our bike world who was on the camp. I'm sorry, Purple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. These motorcycle deaths ain't no joke. And you're open. You're open. You're not closed off. You're not protected by nothing but a helmet. And even with a helmet on, you still can have a traumatic brain injury. So it's like it's just crazy. You can lose a limb from the impact or being thrown. It's. I pray for everybody that drive motorcycles, but I can't do it. I'm not judging. Purple, I love you. I'm gonna pray for you. But if you ever get a motorcycle, don't tell me that you're about to go ride on a motorcycle because I don't want to have it in my head to think about you. Because you are like me and you, we're like sisters. We talk all the time. So I don't tell me. Please don't tell me because I think I'm gonna call you every 5 minutes, like to convince you not to get on the motorcycle. And then the fact that your profile picture has you on a motorcycle, it bothers me as well because I don't like motorcycles at all. I look at it when it's your time, nothing will stop it. My kids moved past when I was pregnant with my youngest daughter on his bike. It took me some years, but I got it. Scratch it. Matter of fact, no, don't scratch it. You got that? Don't scratch it. You got a bike. You don't need another one. I know this. I know this guy. His helmet was split in half, and of course he was going. Oh my god! His helmet split in half. Oh my god! That's crazy work. His helmet split in half. Let me. God, that sounds bad. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying, man. Yes, Purple, do that. Make sure. Because I ain't changing my number. I thought I was going to change my number, but so many people got this number. And I had this number for a long time. So do that. Because since your ass want to be on these motorcycles riding around like you a teenager and stuff, do that, please, because I ain't feeling it. And I have a good imagination, Rhonda, so imagining someone's helmet splitting in half, that sounds devastating. I'm in my kitchen now, so y'all might hear a lot of noise. Hey, Terry. Hey, Terry, bro. Can you drop the disclaimer since you're in here? Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, when you share me out, I have my slogan. Um, it's the it's the it's the it's the Juice Crew. So when you share me out, that's my head, and you can use the Juice Crew. So, but I hope you're having a good day and staying off the heat. Well, I mean, I know you're smart enough to stay out the heat. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. Oh man, y'all. Rhonda, you got me in my feelings about that guy and his helmet. Oh my God. Oh my God, his head split too. Did his brains come out? Like, did his skull, like, oh my God. Well, if his head cracked, that means his skull and all of that, it was from that, what was on the inside, went on the outside. But that's just, oh my God. My kid's uncle had the wrong helmet on when he passed, but it didn't matter because the car ran him over. Yeah, see, my brother's dad, he he pressed it on his brakes too soon, and he flew. And when the impact and the wind, he lost his leg, and he passed away. He bled out. He bled out. And I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I can't do the motorcycles. I can't do it. He was going to sleep. I would hope he didn't suffer. Shucks. Can you imagine? Your skull, your brain, all of that. Can you imagine? Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. That's crazy work. And I'm telling you, my ex, he loves motorcycles. And I was with him for 11, well, might as well say 11. Because I was still with him when he did half his time, when he was on half his time. I hated him and these darn motorcycles. And he used to always, like, drive his motorcycles certain places. I remember one time he drove his motorcycle to Virginia. And when I tell you, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time he was on that motorcycle. I literally wanted to get in his truck and drive down there to beat him down there so I could bring him back on that truck with the motorcycle. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't, man. I understand that there are some drivers out there that are pros when it comes to riding bikes. You know. So I try not to go back and forth, but it's just crazy. I'm in the kitchen, so I'm trying to read your comments. Says a car was making an illegal U-turn in the far right lane, and he was braking. He was coming up, and it had been raining. He hit the brakes, slid off his motorcycle, and they ran over him. And that's when, see, oh my God, it's a shame, man. It's so sad. That's so sad. That is so sad, man. I got all these Tupperware bowls, y'all. I'm telling you, the motorcycle stuff scares me. It really scares me. That's why I try to stay away from motorcycles. But I don't judge anyone that rides motorcycles either. This guy went into a dirt trail, and your bike would have control of dirt, and he was speeding, chasing. Now, why was he chasing somebody? I mean, I'm sorry that he passed away, but why would he do that? Come on now. That wasn't the way to go. You don't chase anybody, especially on a motorcycle. You can lose control in any minute. I'm not judging him, but I wish he didn't make that decision. But you know, he was chasing someone, so his adrenaline probably was rushed in, you know, and he felt like that probably was the only way to do that. I named my baby girl after him. We have been friends since elementary school. His name is Stanley. I love motorcycles and I love riding. It's so relaxing to me. One thing is that a lot of people have is that it's always super heavy. That's how for function and people. Where you get Tupperware from? They still sell it. Girl. Yeah, they still sell Tupperware. And I have a lot of it. I don't play with my Tupperware. But if I the Chinese store because the Chinese and don't judge me, the Chinese stores up here they use that hefty the name brand Tupperware like if you order like shrimp lo mein or anything like that. They don't put it in the plastic things. They put them in these Tupperwares and it be the hefty one. So I'd be like, oh okay, let me add this to my Tupperware collection. It won't be that regular stuff. It literally be hefty. It says hefty on a plastic the lid, so I save them. And girl, I got lots of them because when you belong to a motorcycle club, and I remember that's not from recycling, it's not supposed to cost you when you riding with your group. Oh man, see that's the thing. Like with them clubs, some people they do right by their clubs and they don't play when it comes to their clubs. My brother that passed away that I said a long time ago that was in the army that died in 2018. He was in a bike club and he was the captain of the bike club. So like when they would have meetings and stuff, they would go to his house and I used to spectate a lot, you know, because I used to always be over there. Like I said, me and my siblings we are close, and I was living in Philly at that time, so I was always over there. And I would hear them setting up for like different events, or he telling them like you did this, so we have to find you this. Remember when they be saying you owe me something for what you did. The fine is $30 or whatever. And I'd be like, I know damn well y'all don't have to pay a fine in a damn bike club. Is you crazy? Somebody didn't pass something when it came to their motorcycle and they had to pay a fine for it. But it does go towards the club, so. I just was amazed, like, y'all stupid as hell. I fell once. I didn't get hurt. Just burnt my leg. And that's exactly why you shouldn't be on a motorcycle. I remember my mom having Tupperware for it. Yeah, listen, let me tell you, don't laugh. And you better not judge my dad. He used to have pop parties where they would have like they would talk about like different pots and pans and stuff like that. And he like it was called the Pampered Chef. And he would have them type of parties. Grown ass Muslim man having little parties like that. And my stepmom, she used to have Tupperware parties too. So yeah, they call that a disrespect. And they were chasing him. And I'm sorry that he met his demise doing that. I really am. I'm sorry. Cause that's sad, and that's not the way to go. That is not the way to go. You're doing your call to action for your club, and you meet your demise doing so. That's scary. But yeah, my brother was a captain in a bike club, and I used to be like, y'all crazy as hell. You better not pay that fine, or if you late, you gotta pay a fine. And I'm just looking like, is y'all serious right now? Like I said, I don't disrespect nobody that's in the bike clubs or anything, and I don't judge people that ride bikes. But if I'm close to you and I love and care about you, and you out there riding a bike, I'm gonna be worried until you get to your destination. Because when I love and care about somebody, I really love and care about them. That's why sometimes I react the way I do, or I lash out because I'm coming from a good place. I'm not coming from a place of toxicity. I'm really coming from a good place because I care. But you know, nowadays people don't reciprocate that, or they don't understand that. They just feel like, oh, you're controlling or you're drama. No, I'm just one of them friends that care about her friends. I care about loved ones. What's real devastating is years later. Oh my God, Rhonda, you just making it worse. What? Oh my God. See? Losing a child ain't no joke. So a man, yeah, Rhonda, you're correct, but it depends if it's 1% club, co-ed, or make off, or male or female. It's a lot of rules, but it just depends on city, state, type of club. So those fines are real purple because I used to be like, I used to think that my brother was popular. Like, listen, Dre, I listen. I love you, and I know you probably sitting right next to me in spirit. I ain't talking about you. So when I'm eating a piece of candy, please don't have it get lost in my throat, and I gotta ask for help because I'm over here talking about you. Please don't do me wrong after I say what I gotta say. My brother was a captain of one, and I used to think he was pocketing the money. I'm like, are you pocketing the money when they pay these fines? He like, sis, what I look like? A captain that just had people pay a fine? He was like, no. He was like, it actually goes back into the club. Like for like their vests, or if someone got to get a tire, they'll have like a motorcycle bike, a bike fund. But I used to really think that my brother was pocketing that damn money. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. He set me straight. That's why I hope uh, he don't set me straight if something happens to me uh, when I eat my lunch tonight at work. He like, yeah, all that. I heard you talking all that crap on your live in spirit, and now I'm in the hospital because I done choked on something. But I know, like, with the siblings that I lost, if they weren't alive right now, they would be devastated with, like, the siblings that passed away after them. I was a part of an all-female club first in a co-ed, but we both were under 1% club as well. Okay. And those fines are real. See, that's what I'm saying. I thought my brother was out here messing up the church's money. I used to be like, you pocketing that money, huh? He like, no ma'am, we don't do that. He was like, that would make me a thief. And I don't need to take nobody's money because I'm a real nigga. And I was like, okay, well, my bad. That was his favorite line. I'm a real nigga. I don't gotta take nobody's money. I was like, okay, Rufus. That wasn't his name. His name was Dre, but I called him Rufus because he always swore he was somebody's dad. I was like, all right, Rufus. Ooh. My bad, y'all. Give me a second. Yo, brother, laughing at you right now. I'm telling you, I thought he was pocketing the money. I'm like, yo, you stealing that money, ain't you? He was like, no, I'm a real nigga. He was like, real niggas don't gotta take from people. We get money. So he was like, I ain't no lame ass nigga. Stop saying that. I swear, it's be like, man, you taking that money. So now I apologize, Ray. I'm sorry. I love you, bro. I miss you down here. I miss you down here, bro. I ain't seen you in 8 years. I can't wait to see you again, but I'm sorry. Please don't give me diarrhea tonight while I'm at work. Because I told that I thought you was out here stealing. Please don't do me dirty tonight. I'm wearing a new set of fig scrubs that I paid like $200 for. Please don't do me dirty tonight. I'm begging you. That's my disclaimer to him. So I hope he has sympathy on me, you know. Since he's I'm making us, me and my daughter, some what you think about old boy being sued? Who? Who being sued? Yeah. I don't want to say the wrong name, so tell me. You know, I don't care. You can say a content creator name in my chat, as long as it's not like, you know, disrespectful to them. Hey. Everybody's suing somebody. That's crazy work. No, you probably ain't gonna get nothing. I don't like certain names, but the one that used to bring us. Oh, Rhonda, I don't like it because I feel like we're losing out on good content. And I feel like that whole debauchery is uncalled for. I don't like it because I don't like it at all. And I hate the fact that Archon always got to find a way to want to take money out of somebody's pocket. I hate that. I don't like it at all, and I don't appreciate it for him and his commentary or his content. Because we as people look forward to hearing certain things, and it helps us out with information and being relaxed. So a lot of us aren't relaxed now because we really don't have nowhere to go when it comes to certain things. So no, I don't appreciate it, and I don't like it at all. I don't like when people feel like it's okay to take money out of somebody's mouth or just play with a person's money. I think that's like the most disrespectful, sissified thing that you can do. I don't care. I feel, you know what? I was thinking that too. He was getting close, damn close to what we couldn't find, and he was finding everything out and figuring everything out, and that person was not going for it. I don't like it, and I feel like we're losing out on so much precious information, and you know, so much of us want justice. And that was our way of having our own little justice, and to feel good. You know, like anybody can go to court. Who's suing who? I'm about to text it to you. I sent it to you, Purple. You know what, Rhonda? My kid's uncle was born in 1999. It was so heartbreaking, but my baby girl is following his footsteps except for motorcycle. Don't tell her not to get on nobody's motorcycle. He and Auntie just trying. Let me tell you something. $450,000, my black ass. $450,000. Kiss my ass. You know damn well you're not getting that. Is you crazy? Now that right there is goofy as hell. We will never ship up, because if you're not preying on someone's downfall, you're preying on someone, and it's disrespectful. You could be A1 day one. You can be looking out. You can do whatever it is for someone, and this is the things that you'll get. You're trying to bring close to something, and look, you gotta be shut up because of the truth coming out. That I don't like it, and I don't appreciate it, and I feel like us that's listening in, we're losing out on good information because, like I said, I'm not an investigative journalist. When I go live, I just go live to talk smack, and half of the time I just be talking out my head and just let the chat control the conversation because I don't even really I'm not good at this. So I just freestyle. But when I seen that and I read up on it, I'm like, I know you lying. It ain't that much in the world. I hope he had too. I had supported his GoFundMe. I sent it like a couple hundred or whatever because no one deserves to not have an attorney present, especially when you're fighting for your rights and your Fifth Amendment right at that. Is you crazy? Yeah, she definitely brought it all to the table, but they knew not to sue her. They knew not to sue her. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm saying. I learned on this app, people know who to play with, and they know who not to play with. They're not going to go for a big bad wolf. They're going to go for someone else that they think they can control a narrative for. They wouldn't dare have gone for Trina because she would have ate their asses up. What did she say? I will fuck y'all up from my seat. Please. They knew better. They knew that people on here know who to mess with and who not. And that right there is what you call manipulation. Well, let's look at it differently. If they say certain information definitely has to come out because when you sue stuff for stuff like that, defamation of character, the truth has to come out. The truth literally has to come out. They was better off just getting. They was better off just letting it all play out. Like some certain ways when people do certain things, guilt will make you tilt. That was guilt that made them tilt. But 400, and man, kiss my ass. And it's big back here, and it's juicy. Kiss it all of it. Come on now, like I'm all for people doing what they want to do when it comes to the court. You can sue you till your knees fall off, but that's an astronomical number to try to look for the relevance of a lie when we all know it's the truth. Like, don't play with me. And don't waste my time because we are paying them tax dollars. Come on now. That's why I say people know who to play the game with. They went right for who they thought they can control and manipulate. If y'all so big and bad, sue Trina as well. But y'all know y'all not gonna go for somebody that's gonna go in there and shake the whole courtroom up, shake the whole arbitrator or a mediator. Y'all not gonna go for that. Y'all not gonna. Not saying that person is weak, but y'all not gonna go for the head honcho. Y'all not gonna go for the bulldog. Y'all gonna go for something else. Crazy work. There's people out there like that I can't bang with. 75 in here. Woo! I be trying to keep my AC down because it gets really cold in here. But 75 degrees in here. You turn this AC on. I ain't trying to burn my family up in this joint. Crazy. I don't like it. I despise it. Clean my kitchen. I hate having dishes in the sink. I hate having a dirty kitchen. I hate all of that stuff. I just hope they lock his ass up. They may think he's slow, but we all know he's not. I think he's playing chess. Why? Chess? What you said, okay? This is chess, not checkers. And a lot of people on this app be really playing checker moves. Like, no. I'm an expert at chess. I play chess. I'ma play this chess move. Why you think you playing the chess move on me? I'ma show you. I'ma hit checkmate after two. You can win chess in 1 and 2 moves. That one person got to move in that one spot. Checkmate. So go ahead. While you think you playing chess, I'ma show you. You're not. He will get locked up for what? For what? We gonna have to see. He running scared. Why is he doing what he's doing now? I'm sure he'll be back on YouTube soon. Man, in 2028, we gonna be saying, y'all remember when she got convicted? Girl, we might be saying that next year, this year. You never know. You never know. Sometimes the system moves. Listen, the system can be sometimes move crazy for us, and we don't be knowing what, like, why they move the way they move. But this situation right here, yeah, we gonna get what we looking for. And listen, they gonna be saying pink for the rest of their life. For the rest of their life, they're gonna be saying pink for the rest of their life. But soon that man, I miss Friday nights, Friday night commentaries. I miss it. I'm telling you, by that situation, I got turned off by YouTube in so many ways because of that. Because, like I said, a lot of us would rush home, uh, make dinner or get ourselves situated just to sit down and log on the app to hear the commentary, to hear the opinions of others, just to know what's going on, and get close to the situation. But now it's so far apart. And I hate that because of he was the main one that uh now it's a whole bunch of BS to keep us entertained. And I hate that I was a part of the freaking BS. It makes my stomach hurt. It makes my stomach hurt. Just like we're gonna be saying, we so glad Karmelo came home and Nolan case got. Yes. I hate that Karmelo is where he is, but he coming home. And Nolan situation, oh, you think we gonna let that slide? Absolutely not. We let the lady in Georgia slide when she was found unalive the next day, and all her friends, we don't know what happened, but she fell off the balcony when she was asleep. See, that's what I'm saying. I should have been a detective because, okay, y'all was asleep, but she fell off the balcony while y'all was asleep. How did y'all know that? How did y'all know she fell off the balcony and y'all were in here asleep? You know, you don't have to get impact from a balcony. You can fall flat on your face and someone can push your face to the concrete to create that type of impact. Come on now. Trust me, sis. All of this is the Most High's plan to get us to do better, and it must try. Yeah. So that's why he has not been going live as much. Yeah, no, he's been going live, but he's been talking about a whole nother situation. And that saga I'm not really familiar with. So I don't understand it. And it's like so many sagas going on. So I just speak to certain content creators and I leave out their chat. Other than that, I really don't be knowing what's going on YouTube like that anymore unless I go live or I go to the 2 content creators that I'm more 3 that I'm comfortable with. And the other 2 that I'm comfortable with, they don't be live like that anymore. So he was bringing so much truth, so much, Rhonda, so much. And I'm telling you, when he would go live, it just felt like home. It felt like home, like, and I hate that he was silenced like that. I hate it so bad. Because that's his commentary. And also, come on now, people are monetized on here. Like, I have to watch hours to get monetized, but I don't need the money. I got a good career already, and I'm not hungry for it. But if I was to get monetized, I'm going to feel some type of way about someone feeling like they can take money out my pocket or they can shut me up. But people on this app feel like that they can do that, and that's not right. all around the board. It's sickening to me. It's sickening. You want to sit over here and bring someone down because you're feeling a type of way, or you want to take views from them because you just just disgusting. Crabs in the freaking barrel. Crabs in the barrel. Because even if I don't like you or if I don't watch your channel, I'm still gonna hope and pray that you get as much success as the next person. I'm just not gonna watch you or support you. But if I know somebody that's looking for the type of content that you have, I'll be like, oh yeah, well, I don't watch this person, but this is the content that they talk about. It might fit for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like that. And I hate that certain people are out here trying to take money from a person's pocket because they was getting close to the truth. The truth is already out there. The truth is already exposed. All we're doing is connecting the dots. Hey, Ebony. Ebony, did you block me from the group? Because I was trying to go on there the other day and I couldn't find it from Facebook. But hey, and I saw that you got your channel, so I subbed to you and I'm looking forward to seeing what you put out there as far as Meeks. Are you going to be talking about the Jeveayah Harris as well, or no? Because her favorite color was pink as well, you know, and I feel like her story should be heard as her. I feel like even though she got her justice, I feel like her story should be heard. And you know, like, matter of fact, I don't want to push that on you because you already have the content that you're going to be spilling. But that was just a question that I wanted to ask or whatever, because it seemed like you have the right connections and followings to, you know, broaden certain things when it comes to justice for people. Because to be honest, I'm over the Christian pap smear. I don't watch that, Purple. I don't be knowing what be going on, to be honest. Did you see how people have been doing that content creator that I turned you onto? Yes. And I told you I get irritated when I see certain content creators out here fighting for their lives and trying to speak their truth when everybody is out here trying to just do them wrong or distill. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it because I don't like drama. I don't like tearing people down. You know, like, listen, if you tear me down, I'm gonna tear you down, but I'm gonna feel some type of way while doing it. But I'm gonna give you the same energy. But after a while, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I ain't even got time for that no more, because now I'm starting to look at foolish like you, and I've been seeing it on YouTube. Like, y'all are beast. MD Gaming. Hey y'all. MD Gaming, go follow him. He needs some guidance. He be snapping on people, but he has good content. But hey you, I'll talk to you later. That's my boy right there. He have morning lives. He worked for the sanitation company out Tulsa, and he go live every morning, and he be on that joint snapping about his baby mama. So if y'all want to be over there listening and snapping with him, he be he be over there. I gotta tell him, like, yo, you got. But he be over there doing his thing. He got a good following. He trying to get to, what you trying to get to six followings? six K. He trying to get the 6K follow. He trying to get 6,000 followers up to 6K. So go over there and hit his sub up button. And he sell merchandise as well. But he a good dude. He a good dude. We gotta find him somebody that's gonna fit his needs, because he be snapping. That's my boy though. That's my boy. But he be over there snapping. Every Friday he had new news. That what their plan was, to silence the room. Rhonda, I'm with you when you right. I'm with you when you right. I'm with you when you right. But you can't silence us. You know why? Because we bleed pink. We bleed pink, and we ain't going nowhere, and we here to stay forever and ever and ever. She's gonna get her justice, and when she get her justice, we still gonna bleed pink. I no longer bleed red. I bleed pink. Oh, Purple, right there, MD Gaming. Go sub up to him. I'm talking about him. He be tripping. Oh God, you bleed purple. Shut up. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to put your business out there like that, but it's the truth though. If people got YouTube and they go see your channel, they gonna be like, oh yeah, bro be on this joint. He got good content, but he be on this joint snapping about his baby mamas. Yes, them pink hearts, Rhonda. I wish I could drop some, but I'm on my phone. I'm not on my iPad. I gotta start going on my laptop on my iPad. I bought a new MacBook and an iPad, and I have yet to put them to use. Every time I try to go live on my iPad or my MacBook, can't nobody hear me, so I'm always going live on my phone. Since they struck her again, even though she's already de- demonetized. Now I'm gonna try to support her on put you on the thing. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that app, and that's corny to take money out of somebody's pocket. But you got some people on here too that they'll do whatever they can to stop you from being monetized, and they'll throw a smear campaign on you so you won't get monetized. But what's for you is for you, and can nobody take that away. And that's on the internet and in real life. If it's for you, can't nobody control it at all. Period. And my dad always say, while you're out here trying to dig a hole for me, make sure you out there digging a hole for yourself. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. Yes, sis, please go check him out. Cause he's hilarious. He's hilarious. I'm a mod over there, and I be just saying little dumb stuff, just just saying little dumb stuff to him. He funny though. He funny though. He funny though. He funny though. Don't MD, don't text me cussing me out because I put your business out there. I'm sorry. You the homie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's said that the perfect example of crabs in a barrel, and black people get mad about it, but it's the truth. Cold Piece, she be on Twitch a lot, but she was live the other day talking about Jeveayah Harris. She might go live tomorrow since new information came out about the baby girl. So she might go live tomorrow, but she go live early in the morning, and because I'm on overnights and stuff, I don't really catch her like I normally do, so I always watch her replays. But she went live, I want to say 2 days ago, and she was live for about like 45 minutes, and she still brings interesting topics as well. The profile picture's right there. I made his profile pic for him. Like, that's the bestie. It's his is MD Gaming. It's in the comments, MD Gaming. But he go live in the morning time, like around 4 a.m. his time, but 5 a.m. our time. And I be in and out his chat, in and out his chat or whatever. But I be in the bushes a lot because I be falling asleep. But he a funny little guy, he just got a little temperament. We gotta find him a girl, a woman in his area that's made for him so he won't snap, because he be on that joint snapping. I'll be like, yo, you gotta chill. You gotta chill out. But he get his views. He be getting like 6K, 7K views. He get his views. I ain't even gonna hold you. I told him to plug me up. Whew. But yeah, Rhonda, we gonna always bleed pink. I I be wearing a lot of pink shoes when I'm at work. Okay, you just joined. Yeah, he's funny. It says he's real funny. He's not about drama. He don't talk about drama. It's just funny when he be on that joint snapping about his baby moms. Other than that, his content is cool. It's freestyle. It's cool. He a good humble boy. He's good. I found him a little while back. I was just scrolling, and I was scrolling through vertical, and I was bored, and I was like, let me see who live. Like, I could like trying to change different. I was trying to change who I like, not change, but like broaden I see with other content, and he was snapping. He's 30. He's from Tulsa. He's from my cousin area or whatever. And I seen him on the snapping, and I was like, who this boy over here cussing out? and I've been hooked ever since. I mean, listen, I don't like drama, but when he be on that joint snapping on his baby mama, I be like, yo, this boy is on this joint crashing. I'm never going to stop screaming justice for Ramika at all, Rhonda. We ain't going nowhere at all. Anytime if I'm outside somewhere and I see something pink, I'm buying it. I don't care what it is. A pink pen, a I don't care what it is. I don't listen. She we gonna always bleed pink for Ramika, always screaming justice. And when she get her justice for Ramika, we gonna go from screaming justice for Ramika to Ramika got her justice. Period. Period. We ain't gonna stop. She gonna always get her justice. I can't wait till I go back up to Chicago, because anytime I go up there, I feel like I'm a little closer, even though I never met her. A couple of my cousins know her, and they attended her funeral. They was like, yeah, we know her, and they follow her. They follow the sector as well, because they didn't know I was on YouTube until all that BS happened, and now they follow me on my YouTube, and they watch some of my lives and stuff like that. And they was asking me how come I don't talk about it. I was like, because I'm not an investigative journalist, and because all the stuff that was going on, I don't really feel comfortable even speaking about her on my lives. I follow quietly, so I push them to different content creators that talk about her. So, but they looked at some of my lives and they was like, we like your lives. Your lives is cool, but you gotta tone it down on snapping on people. Just focus on you. You know what's up. We know what's up. And but I pointed them to a lot of different people. So now they watch certain people. But a lot of my family, they don't really do YouTube. They say YouTube is for old people. They was like, we ain't there yet. But the ones that do, I've been now comfortable telling them that I have a channel, because at first I didn't want them to know. Now they know, so they subbed up to me, and when I go live, they be watching. Two of my cousins just already text like, yeah, we on your live. You tripping, you acting crazy. We like your live. You're doing chilling, and whatever. They told me not to make it too personal no more, like speaking about my career and stuff like that. If I'm going to do a live about my career, then to talk about it, but don't, So I don't know what it is. They can sue the whole. They can sue me, Rhonda, and I'm gonna go up in there. That's all I'm gonna say. Every sentence, justice for Meeks. They're gonna be like, "How old are you?" Justice for Meeks. What's your name? Justice for Meeks. Where did you park? Justice for Meeks. Are you aware of the allegations? Justice for Meeks. I'm not saying nothing except justice for Meeks. No. And I'm not going to sue anybody for speaking their truth on a case. This is what we do. This is investigative journalism. You can't sue someone for doing their job. That's crazy work. Yeah, a lot of CCs don't do it because of the drama. But also a lot of personalities was in it, was involved. A lot of cliques came about since the case came involved. A lot of friendships came and then they got dissolved. A lot of things happened when it came to the the movement. So that's and I'm learning that's how it go. A lot of friendships was formed, a lot of friendships was dissolved, a lot of people was just switching up. One minute they cool, the next minute they not. Then they're doing a live about that person, and then they're trying to dissect that person. That doxing, I don't care how mad I get, I can never dox somebody. I think that's the lowest thing you can do as a human is dox someone and then have the audacity to put their information out. But I don't judge the ones that do. But for me, I can never do it. I can't do it. I would feel like I'm a goofy ass bitch. I couldn't do it at all. But there's some people that do it. I ain't judging them. I ain't calling them out. So if you're listening, don't take offense. But I couldn't do it. I feel like that's the lowest thing a human can do. I feel like trying to expose someone, that's the lowest. I feel like all of that is the lowest thing you can do. Do your content. Stop worrying about what other people got going on. Do your content, and that's it. Because this movement is here, and even if the case gets the case moves forward and we get our justice, the content is still out there. So it's not going away. All we're going to do is just switch it from Ramika got her justice, and we're going to talk about the court case that happened and give perspectives and give opinions. So it's not going anywhere. So there's no need for it to get any worse than what it already is. Yeah, but I don't be on the other side like I once was. You know, everybody seems like they're talking about Karmelo now. So it's like everybody's like on one accord. I wouldn't say one accord, but it's like everybody is talking about Karmelo. And the ones that was talking about the other person, they're not really saying much because now everyone is talking about Karmelo. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to feel the type of way about the entire situation after watching Miss V. I mean, in a bad way towards the other side. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why you see like the little stuff that I do. I keep it simple. I keep it simple. You know, mind my business. I freestyle talk. Like I said, if y'all bring up something in the chat, we'll talk about it. But as far as me, I'll speak about little things. I'll bring like small things that happen in my life to the forefront. But other than that, I'm all about just having fun and talking and having people feel like, okay, well, I don't want to talk about court cases. I don't want to talk about drama. Let me go over here and see what she talk about on her live. Oh, she talk about something good. Oh, she funny. I'm going to go over here, and just listen. That's the type of vibe that I want to bring to my channel. I'll never watch them other CCs. I ain't going to lie. I did. It is what it is. But I would never go back and forth. I would listen and I'm like, okay, whatever, you effing lying, you don't know what to talk about. I would just say it to myself, but I will always I will always get hype when it comes to the movement on the side that I belong to. That's when I will put all my pressure and what I want to say on this side because it's only right. I'm going to put all my pressure, my blood, sweat, and tears on the movement that I'm following. I'll listen in to get other pinpoints about that person and see how far I want to go. But when it comes to Meeks, I'm going to put all my blood, sweat, and tears in her justice. But I will eavesdrop here and there. But when it comes to her, yeah, no. That's where I'm gonna put. That's where I'm gonna put my attention to. But it calmed down a lot, and it's really no content right now except for Karmelo Anthony and Nolan. You know, now the Jeveayah Harris and what her fucking mom and dad did to her. Oh my God. I hope they get the firing squad. I hope they pour corrosive chemicals on them and stuff them in a bag and pour them in a reservoir. Ugh. What can a 4-year-old possibly do to where you gotta abuse her so bad till you unalive her and to dissolve her body? You put her body in a bag and you pour corrosive chemicals on her so she can melt down and liquefy. You liquefy her and then you pour her in the water like she's trash. When I tell you I'm livid about that, you bet. You bet no. He brought the fire. Yeah. And I think someone already got it. I was watching the news a couple days ago. Somebody had the firing squad done to them already. I think it happened to somebody already. But these two human beings, they don't need the firing squad. They need the same thing that happened to that poor little girl happening to them. That's what they need done. The father kept quiet about it because he knew if he would have spoke up, the mom was going to do the same thing what he did to that baby, what they did to that baby girl to him. So he had no choice but to stay quiet. He knew better. You think he was going to talk after what he did to his daughter? After what he helped did to his daughter? Please. The mother did that. The mom did it. Okay, she's an evil bitch. And the dad, he's evil too, because even if the mom did that, he ain't do nothing about it. He ain't say nothing. He could have had a conscience and said, listen, all right, okay, we both was wrong, but you did too much. I ain't going down with you. I know I'm gonna go down with you, but I ain't going down with you. You crazy? Poor baby, 4 years old. What can the fourth man? 4 years old, that's the best age for a child. They start to communicate with you. You can have conversations with them. That's when they're the most fun. I mean, kids are fun, but at certain ages, that's when they're the most fun. And between like the ages of 4 and 8, that's when you can get to know your kid the most, and that's when they're the most bubbly. So, what can a 4-year-old do that will make you want to do all of that and pour chemicals on her to dissolve her body, and then you pour her in a reservoir? That's where we drink our water from. Ugh. But you know they are not safe in prison. Man, you know what though? I feel this is what I feel like they should do to that mom and dad. Well, they ain't even mom and dad. To them two evil demons. I can't even call them. I don't even want to put a title on them. Ugh, them. Ugh. Ugh. I don't even want to get them a title. They ain't even worth. They don't even. They're not even worth a title. Those two. That's even a title. Them over there. I feel like they need to let them out on the street and just let somebody get to them. And I feel like whoever gets to them shouldn't do no time. I feel like they should let the universal law work on them. Having them sit in jail alive, that's not enough suffering for me. They ain't gonna suffer. Some people like jail. They make friends in there. They get degrees and all of that stuff. No, you're not about to sit over there and become a lawyer on my watch after you done melted down your child. Is you crazy? You desecrated your child remains. And then you had the audacity to call 911 and you cry, talk about something you can't find her when she was missing for a month. The mother is definitely going to suffer for the rest of her life. But I don't even want her to suffer. I want her to go today. I want her to go today. Your youngest grandchild, 6 and 11. Listen, my two stepkids, they're one of my stepkids, both their child, one is 3 and one is 3 and one just turned 1. I couldn't. I swear, if they did, man, I'm going to jail. Because what did that child do to you that you had to do that to them? Is you crazy? Now I'm going to do it to you. Now you get in this bag while I pour these corrosive chemicals on you so you can liquefy, so I could dump you on a reservoir. She was such a pretty girl. Yes, she was. And she did not deserve that. And to know she suffered, they beat on her. They beat on her. They malnutritioned her. Did you see how big her head was against her body? No 4-year-old head is that big. So that you could tell that they wasn't feeding her like that. It was just creating an image and a facade to make it seem like they were the perfect parents, knowing that they weren't at all. They are not parents. They need to take that lady's womb away. They need to pull out all her teeth and take her womb away. Matter of fact, don't even let them have salt and pepper in their food. Let them have bland food for the rest of their life. Don't give them nothing. Let them drink water every day and get them some nasty ass bland food for the rest of their life. If they gotta suffer, that's how I want them to suffer. What's the topic? Oh, we just talking. Me too. I would F my daughter up if she did. Man, I'm telling you right now, I don't play when it comes to kids. Listen, when my daughter got into a fight, me and my sister, we was ready to go up there with pigtails in our head and uniform. We was ready to go in there and beat up whatever kid that called themselves trying to mess with my child, talking about, oh, she thinks she all that because she mixed. No, you think she's all that because she's mixed. Leave my baby alone. She came here to get her education, and if you put your hands on my child, you're going to have to call your mother, and she's going to have to come to here. I'm going to have to whoop her ass too. I don't play when it comes to kids. Leave kids alone. They are here. They are the future. They are here for us. They are here for us. We put them here. So what can a 4 year and again, what can a 4-year-old baby, what can a 4-year-old baby do so bad that you have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to do what you did and then pretend like she's missing and she caused her own self to be missing with this fake ass chicken coop. God, Rhonda, I'm with you when you're right. God definitely has a position for them. And I hope that position is 6 feet below the earth. Matter of fact, put them 12 feet below the earth. I don't even, 6 feet is too close to me. Put them 12 feet below the, bury them alive. I have a cousin who unalived her daughter when I was in elementary school, and I can't stand that bitch. Her daughter was 4 at this. Oh, purple. Ugh. Matter of fact, you ever heard about the story about the mom in Philadelphia who unalived her daughter? She was a track star. Look it up. She used to babysit me and my sister. When we would come visit from Jamaica, because this was before we moved to the States. But she lived in West Philly. She used to babysit me and my sister. Her mom unalived her because she was jealous of her. She took her to a park, shot her in her head, and then the mom only did 10 years. Her mom only did 10 years in prison for unaliving her daughter. And she had the audacity to be on the forefront helping search for her daughter, knowing she's the one that unalived her daughter. And this lady did 10 years in prison for unaliving her track star. And matter of fact, it made it on a show. I can't think of it. The Neighbor Next Door or something like that. Yeah. People are crazy. They think that is cool. It's not cool. You want to sit here and harm your child like that? What is going on with y'all? I think that is so disrespectful to feel like that's okay to do. I don't made a mistake, turn the camera on, but it's cool. To feel like it's okay to disrespect your child and unalive them, be disrespectful. Who are you? Yeah, straight up coward. Handsome messenger. Karmelo got 35 years for defending himself, but Ronda Karmelo's want to come home. Karmelo is coming home. Karmelo is coming home. He is not going to be in there much longer. I feel it in my bones. He just got to get his justice. He got the legal team. Did you know that the judge said that he's not recusing himself? Speaking of Karmelo, the judge said he is not recusing himself from the case. They wrote a letter for the judge. His legal team wrote a letter for the judge to recuse himself. He said, I ain't going nowhere. But you just said you was retiring in a couple months. So you don't want to recuse yourself because you want that pension. Just leave. Just retire now. You still won't get your pension. Just retire. My cousin did 6 months and got 12 years probation. They had 2 more kids. She made them. Why didn't y'all take her to go get her? Why didn't y'all take her to go get a hysterectomy? She don't deserve kids. You know what? It's like the ones that are able to procreate and have these kids don't deserve them. But the ones that can't have kids, they are deserving of kids. I hate this world. It's ass backwards. Yep, that judge is a little. He is a roach. He's a cockroach. He's one of them. He's one of them roaches that be near water. What's that? A water bug? Them outside bugs that be in the grass and stuff. You step on them and you just and you hear all that noise. That's the roach he is. He's that roach. He's a flying. He's one of them Caribbean flying roaches. That's what he is. All you need is a fly squatter. I can't stand that judge. That judge, man. Crazy. To feel like that was okay. She was out of pocket. She was out of pocket. And I don't even know your cousin. And I wish I could punch her in the face. I wish I could punch her in her face. Because she know damn well she was wrong. And they had the audacity to have two more kids after that and then abandon them in the hotel. Where is she at? Like, ugh. Those be the ones that you just want to just punch. Punch in the face. He's a German roach. Ooh, a German roach. Clock that. He definitely is a German roach. Can you kill them with raid? Because those roaches are powerful. Like, it's like you gotta. They'll sit there and drink vodka with you. Them German roaches ain't no joke. They will literally drink a cup, take a cup of. They will literally take a shot of vodka with you. Those roaches are powerful. But that's the kind of roach he is. He is that. Crazy. Should if I know my camera's gonna come on accidentally, I would have had my lights on above me. Give y'all something to look at. I think she's in Atlanta, but the crazy thing is she had a younger daughter who was taken away, but reunited with her mom when she grew. Oh my god. They just keep trying with your cousin. She needs to just stop it. Stop it. Go away. She don't deserve them babies, man. She don't. She don't at all. That's crazy work. 6 months in jail and 12 years probation. They don't really care about us for real, for real. They don't care about our lives for real, for real. I'm watching a show called The Survival of the Fittest. I gotta literally go back and watch it from the beginning. Because I done been on live when I turned it on and I didn't even think I was gonna be on live this long. But yeah, no, your cousin out of pocket, sis. But I'm about to get off this joint. It was good talking to y'all. Let me see. Every time I can't stand the bitch. When she came for my daddy funeral, I looked at her. I would have slapped in her face. She would have been allowed to be at my pappy's funeral after she done harmed her children. I would have gave her the business. But sis, I'm about to get off here. I'm gonna text you. Shout out to Rhonda, Smiley, Ray, Terry for dropping a disclaimer, and everybody else that tuned in. Great conversations. We gotta have way many more, and we're going to figure out what slogan we're gonna call for my channel. All right, Purple, I'm about to hit you up.